The UNI football team picks up another great victory on the road, blanking Indiana State 33-0. A rare Thursday night game in dominant fashion. What did you like that you saw here in this conference road trip game?
Well, that was a very intense game for the fact that we played Saturday, had turned right around and played Thursday on the road. So we had Monday and Tuesday prep and on a plane on Thursday morning. So that was what made it very intense, because the players really had to come back, get refreshed in a hurry, really had to bypass the days off and the time to get ready. It was just get them back on the field healthy again, and then how they took it upon themselves to play. They played very well and very focused.
Very focused, I think, is the key word. And then just a business-like trip where you fly in the day of, get the win, and fly home and go to class at 8 a.m. the very next day.
The plan came together that day. It was one of those things that it was very, you wonder how it's all going to play out for these players. We've done, myself and other teams in years past have done these in and out days, same day trips. But this was the first time this team had experienced that on a plane. So we just had to go down there and make sure that we were prepared mentally to get on that football field. And it's very difficult to do on a Thursday when you're sitting in your hotel room on Thursday watching Days of Our Lives, or there's nothing on TV, so you know you're on an off day.
Talk about the importance of punching them in the mouth early, getting on the board. Because of the slow start in the first two games of the year, now the last two games you have been the dominant team early on.
Well, that's been a point of emphasis, is particularly in the Hampton game, that we had to go down and score in the first drive. Again, this particular game, the emphasis was to start fast and come out of the blocks and not let them hang around. We did not accomplish that phase of it. We did okay, but we were only 9-0 at the half on the road, and that's not good enough. But in the second half, we really got better and better as the day went on, and that's what impressed me the most, was we got better as that day progressed.
9-0 at the half, then the Panthers come out in the second half, score early on a rushing touchdown, and then 24-0, the Panthers outscore the Indiana State Sycamores to get that big conference win. Halftime adjustments, and again, keeping that focus in this Thursday night game to really make sure a statement was made there, Coach.
Well, the emphasis at halftime was to get better in the second half, because you didn't want to start weakening your position in the second half, because that could have happened leaving at 9:30 in the morning. Now you're talking 8:30, 9:30 at night when you're talking to them at halftime. So you're in that phase of, do I go back out and have the energy to finish this, or will I be in that phase of getting through? And we had to go out and finish it.
Trevor Allen, a career-high rushing, 180 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's had great games, but do you hope this could be kind of a breakout game for him personally as you move forward with this season?
Well, he's gotten better each game, and he's got the burst, he's got the strength, and he's running with the intensity to be a great running back. And so I think you're seeing him he evolve into what the running back that we always thought he could be, but he's evolving into the running back for UNI.
You didn't have to pass a whole lot because you're up so big and decided to stay on the ground. And the coaching decision was easy because of the dominant force you had with that offensive line, really controlling that line of scrimmage. Talk about their performance in that win.
Well, that was impressive. They came out in the second half, really did a great job of moving the line of scrimmage, multiple kinds of ways to do it. And then, you know, just the communication and the energy they had. They had great energy when they came off the field. They had great energy during the plays on the field, and that's what it takes to be good.
Second game in a row, no points scored on this defense. Top performers, and just how proud you are to see that.
Well, that's progress, and you know, we were humbled at Iowa, and we came back off that open date and knew we had to make changes, both internally, intrinsically, and on the field. Had to do it all. And our players took it to heart, took responsibility, and because of that, they've had great success and haven't let anybody score since. So guys that really performed well, you know, Duncan Furch, you always throw that name out because the leadership that he gives, and he had an intercept for a touchdown. And the other one is A.J. Allen. I think that he gives great leadership in the secondary, gets people lined up, and makes plays himself.
We have a story on Duncan Furch coming up later on in the show. This is Panther Sports Talk.